We've heard stories about enormous animals that have been the focus of many tales, arousing both dread and awe. They don't, however, only appear in fiction. To make the realization better, there are actually enormous monsters out there. To substantiate this, some have even been captured. Now that's a totally other tale. In this video, we will talk about some of the most monstrous creatures that have ever been caught. But before that, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for more amazing content. Now, let's get started. Number 7. Lolong the saltwater crocodile. Crocodiles are as old as dinosaurs, yet they thrived and kept thriving because they were good at adapting. The ability to expand to terrifying sizes is then expected, and the Philippines has one of the largest. Meet Lolong, a record-breaking saltwater crocodile that was caught in Bunawan, Agusan del Sur at 20 feet long. The locals started looking for the crocodile because they were worried about their safety. Nobody anticipated that they would unearth such a substantial treasure. When he was captured, Lolong was thought to be 50 years old and weighed more than 200 pounds. Given its size and weight, it broke the previous record, which was held by an Australian crocodile that was around 18 feet long. You won't be able to see this Goliath, unfortunately. Sadly, organ failure and stress from being kept in captivity were the cause of Lolong's death in February of 2013. It could have lived for many more years if a larger habitat had been supplied and local officials had been held accountable. Number 6. Giant oarfish in California. Many stories and lore from various nations have always incorporated sea creatures. The oarfish might have served as an inspiration for one of the most well-known of them all, the sea serpent. Two oarfish specimens, one measuring 14 feet and the other longer, were collected in California in October of 2013. The longer one washed up on shore at Toyon Bay, Catalina Island. Sadly, these deep-sea fish were already dead when they were found, but their pools were incredible. They were large and long, yet they posed no harm to people. They have no true teeth and solely consume small plankton, just like whale sharks. That is a significant departure from the stories about sea monsters. Although we are fortunate to have seen them, it is considered unlucky even to see these critters on land or in shallow water. They are thought to signal an approaching earthquake, which they may have first detected on the sea floor and which caused them to flee. Number 5. Giant whale shark in Pakistan. The whale shark is only one of several aquatic animals that can reach huge sizes. The largest specimen ever captured was discovered in Karachi, Pakistan. This enormous fish, which was roughly 36 feet long and weighed an amazing 7,000 pounds, was captured by Pakistani fishermen. When you consider its length and weight, you can see that it required 2 strong cranes to raise it out of the sea. However, the sad aspect about this catch is that it was discovered dead in the wide ocean. The fishermen thus acquired it while it was not living. It might have perished prematurely after becoming tangled in a net, according to expert speculation. It would be harmful to people if it were living, right? Wrong. Given that it only consumes plankton, microscopic plants, and occasionally small fish, this shark is classified as a gentle giant. Even swimming side by side with it is possible. Number 4. Monster goldfish in Lake Tahoe. We are aware that goldfish are little, graceful swimmers that we simply like. But would you still think it was cute if it grew to be an enormous size? A species of enormous goldfish that can stretch more than arm's length now lives in Lake Tahoe. Take a look at this image of Frenchman Raphael Biagini holding a very enormous goldfish that he caught in Lake Tahoe. Many online users assumed the image was false because anyone can easily modify photos. Bill's channel on YouTube clarified, however, that this image is in fact authentic. It originated with Raphael Biagini's Facebook page. Even though the typical goldfish we observe in this large tank vary in size, they all belong to the same family. They belong to the same species too. How did that enormous fish enter Lake Tahoe? Sudhi Chandra, an environmental expert, blames this on aquarium waste disposal. Because of habitat invasion, the environment is harmed. You are aware now. Never let your goldfish go free into the wild. The list is halfway finished. However, take a brief glance at this image before we move on. Do you know this enormous sea creature? The largest question we all have is probably, why do so many enormous creatures live at the ocean's bottom? Number 3. Grizzly bear in Alaska. Have you seen the animated movie Brave by Disney Pixar? It has a huge black bear with the name Mordiu who has caused trouble everywhere he or she has been seen. But even that monster couldn't compete with the largest grizzly bear ever captured. Larry Fitzgerald and a companion were allegedly recently out moose hunting in Fairbanks, Alaska, when they came upon a massive grizzly bear that was nearly 9 feet tall. He didn't even intend to shoot a creature on that journey. It appears that he just shot the enormous beast out of sheer survival instincts. The killing set a new record. How large is this bear exactly? By measuring the length and width of their skulls, grizzlies are identified. Its head measured a massive 27.38 inches, making it the biggest animal that man had ever hunted. What a majestic creature. Number 2. Colossal squid in Antarctica. The kraken is an incredibly large sea monster that masquerades as a squid and attacks ships at random. Sailors have expressed fear over it, and they have good reason too. The name colossal squid accurately describes the fish's size because a real-life specimen was discovered in Antarctica. It weighed an estimated 990 pounds and was estimated to be around 43 feet long. That indicates that it was larger than a typical school bus. So take a moment to consider that thought. If you wanted to make calamari rings out of it, you'd need a deep fryer big enough to cook rings the size of truck tires, because its eyes were said to be as huge as dinner plates. Even specialists are unsure of the maximum size that colossal squids can reach, which is an astounding fact about it. What the kraken is actually a colossal squid, contrary to popular belief. That is a terrifying but entirely plausible concept. Number 1. Lion's mane jellyfish in Massachusetts Bay. Everybody is familiar with jellyfish. Because of their translucent bodies, those annoying aquatic creatures can pack a punch with their stings, and you typically won't see them coming. But trust me when I say that it's difficult to miss the lion's primary jellyfish. A colossal lion's mane jellyfish was spotted off the coast of Massachusetts Bay in 1870. How large was it exactly? Its bell was 7 feet and 6 inches in diameter, and its tentacles were over 120 feet long. To put that into perspective, consider that its bell was longer than a king-sized mattress, and that its tentacles were longer than London's famous Routemaster double-decker buses. It is therefore officially a behemoth. Even for its species, it was quite a discovery because of how big it was. While the tentacles are predicted to reach a height of 100 feet, the requirement for its bell is only a few feet broad. This room was definitely unique. That's it, guys. We don't like to see animals go extinct, but we're glad we won't see these enormous monsters in person because they could easily topple the titans of today. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Leave a like, share with your friends and families, and jot down your thoughts in the comments section below. Thanks for watching.